the number of lines of code produced by the programmer will be beneficial to the company. What is the functionality of that code? What that particular code is doing in that fragment? And the programming during the development process, that is during the process of coding, the lines of code also increases. So dollar is called as a documentation. Comments are not considered as a lines of code. Hello everyone, it is Dr. Ravi Kumar Vaibi. In today's session, we shall see as to how we can represent the software metrics. In the previous session, we have discussed about the classification of software metrics into two types, that is process metrics and product metrics. Coming to that, process metrics and product metrics, we have again classified into two types, that is the static metrics and dynamic metrics. Static metrics are concerned with the lines of code, that is the total number of lines used in the programming language defines the metric of the software. That in today's session we shall see how these metrics, that is lines of code metrics, can be defined. That is, LOC is one of the easiest and simpler metrics for calculating the size of the computer program. For example, if there are 1 to 100 lines of code, then we state that the length of the program is 100 lines. That is, lines of code is equal to 100. If that is the case, it is generally used for calculating and comparing the productivity of the programmers, whether the programmers are going to produce more lines of code per day. That is, let me take up one of the example. If the client approaches the company for the benefit of developing a software to him, then they have a discussion with the client. After discussing with him what is the budget and what is the overall cost of that software is going to be discussed with the client. Suppose if the cost of the project is 1 crore, then what has to be done? At least they must have some margins of profit. What is the percentage of profit they can have? The percentage of profit may be at least 20 to 25 lakhs. The rest 75 lakhs can be spent on the development, cost. If that is the case, if 25 lakhs are going to be spent on this development, there is again a subdivision of the software development. There is a subdivision of testing, and other expenses are going to be considered. In the case of this software development, if the project is going to be allotted to one of the team comprises of 10 members, then what is the salary that can be given to each of these 10 members in a team? If one of the member gets a salary of 1 lakh, if one of the member gets a salary 1 lakh and all other 9 members also gets a salary of 1 lakh, that turns out to be a value which is equal to 10 lakh. 10 lakh, the total estimated cost. What is the estimated cost of this for 1 month? That is 10 lakh rupees for 10 members. So if that is the case, what has to be the effort of every individual in a team so that he has to be more productive in writing the number of lines of code? That is the reason we are having this lines of code as one of the important metric. That is, each and every individual who is working in a company must produce some beneficiary information to the company. He has to be an asset to the company so that the number of lines of code produced by the programmer will be beneficial to the company. That means in this case, by normalizing the quality and productivity measures by considering the size of the product as metric. That is, size of the product is measured in terms of lines of code, that is LOC. The same thing is used here. Same thing is used here. Now, if that is the case, the points regarding the LOC measure, how the LOC is going to be measured? That is, in size-oriented metrics, LOC is considered to be the normalization or standardized value, the lines of code written by one person in a team. Then, this was the earlier approach when COBOL and Fortran, formula translation and COBOL languages were being used as a part of programming language during the software development process. The lines of code was being considered as an important metric of size. Now in this case, productivity is defined as KLOC divided by effort. What is the meaning of KLOC? Let me consider that. KLOC, that is means thousands. 1 kilo is equal to 1000. That is thousands of lines of code. The everything divided by the effort. What is the meaning of effort? Or in other words, I can say that KLOC divided by effort. What is the meaning of effort here? The number of persons involved in this project per month. What is the expenditure or expenses going to be done on that particular team? The total number of members involved in that particular project, and what is the expenses going to be done in that particular month is called as an effort. So the number of lines, for example, if there are 50,000 lines of code, 50,000 lines of code divided by how many people have involved with that? 5 members have involved in that. Then what is the effort 5 members have involved in this development of this 50,000 lines of code, which is the size of the project? Then 5 by 5, that obviously that turns out to be 10,000 lines of code is written by one single person. So if that is the case, one person writes 10,000 lines of code in 1 month. What is the estimated cost of that? What is the salary given to him? The salary given to him is 1 lakh. 1 lakh means what is the lines of code written here? 10,000 lines of code. 10,000 into 10. That means 10,000 into 10. What is the estimated cost of that? Each lines of code costs 10 rupees. Each line written by a programmer costs 10 rupees. This is how the calculation is going to be done in case of software development. So similarly, as productivity depends on the KLOC, so assembly language code will also be more productive. That means the number of lines of code increases in case of assembly level language or intermediate level language. When designing an assembler or an operating system like Android, tomorrow we may come across a new operating system which is more flexible than Android for usage in mobile phones. Earlier, Microsoft was the only operating system we used to have in the mobile phones. After that, after the release of Android, many people have switched over to the Android operating systems. So tomorrow or in few months or years, we may get one more operating system which is more efficient and reliable than Android. Then the development of these operating systems are done in the form of an assembly level language. That is also very, very important. The beneficiary who does the task of that is very, very important. The expert who involves in the development of that software, system software, is very, very important. In the same manner, LOC measure requires a level of detail which is not practically achievable. The more expressive is the programming language, the lower is the productivity. That means if there are number of lines of code is more, then the productivity of that language is less. For example, let me write down one simple logic. That is, if the condition is true, if this condition is true, we will come to this if statement. Else, we will move to the else block. How many lines of codes are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Within this if block, we may have n number of statements. N may be 1 to 10, 1 to 100, maybe n number of statements. Even in the else block, we have 1 to n or m. M may be 1 to 100 or any number of statements. In all these cases, those number of statements plus this statement corresponds to the total number of lines used in the program. Instead of this is more complex and lengthier program. If I use a ternary operator, that is question mark and colon operator, if this is the condition, if condition 1 is true, turns out to be condition 2, then this is condition 3. So we have everything if else block in one single statement using the ternary operator. That is more efficient. This is more efficient than this, because the number of lines consumed for this programming is one line. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines more than that. So which one is more efficient? This is more efficient. So in that case, which is the programming language, which is the logical design, logical analysis we are going to employ during the process of software development, that is also very, very important. When the lines of code increases, the productivity decreases. That is, when the lines of code increases, the productivity decreases. If the engineers are good enough to design a program in less number of lines with a more efficiency and reliability and with generalization, then it is more efficient. The code is more efficient. Even though the lines are less, it is more efficient. That is how nowadays lines of code is not considered. The project scheduling is considered in terms of time. Now, if that is the case, LOC method of measurement does not apply to the projects that we deal with visual GUI based programming. That is, if you have any GUI based programming, that is, some message box is to be displayed for the user. And similarly, any kind of graphical user interface is to be used. For all those things, the lines of code is not considered, because the lines of code will be produced automatically when you drag and drop some of the data items from the toolbox. So it is not considered for GUI based programming. So next, similarly, we have, it requires all organizations must use the same method for counting LOC. That is, every software company must use the same standards of LOC as a measure of software metric. So this is so because some organizations use only executable statements, some useful commands, and some do not. Thus, the standards need to be established. These metrics are not universally accepted. That is, in the next slide, you will understand that. That is, the errors. Suppose if there are 10 errors are there. How many lines of codes are there? 50,000 lines of code. What is 10 divided by 50,000? 10 divided by 50,000 is equal to this. 1 divided by 5,000. 1 by 5 can be represented as 0.0002% of error in 50,000 lines of code. Similarly, we have dollar. When we use the dollar symbol, When we use the documentation purpose, what is the meaning of documentation? Comments. Suppose if I write 10 lines of code, on the other side of the same editor, I will write the comments. What is the functionality of that code? What that particular code is doing in that fragment? What is the functionality of that is going to be described in normal English terms. So that cannot be considered as a lines of code. So dollar is called as a documentation. Comments are not considered as a lines of code. Because tomorrow if there is new person who is more intelligent than the other person comes in, then he has to understand what is the code doing there. What is the functionality of that function block? That has to be very well understood by a person. That is why we are going to write the documentation. So the documentation is not considered as a metric, that is lines of code. The same thing is used here, dollar symbol here. That is, if there are 5,000 lines of comments, then 5,000 divided by 50,000, that turns out to be the value, 3 values, 3 zeros, 5 ones of 1 by 10, that is equal to 0.1%, 0.1% of documentation. Then what is the defect? How many defects are there? So if I keep on calculating like this, pages of documentation divided by 3,000. Similarly, errors divided by persons involved per month. So in this case, 0.0002% of errors are involved in the 50,000 lines of code. Then how many people or the personalities who have involved in this error? That is also very, very important here. Then productivity is defined as KLOC divided by per month, persons per month. That is 50,000 productivity is equal to K lines of code, that is 50,000 lines of code written. Suppose if there are 10 members who have involved in this project, 00 divided by this, what is that? 50,000, 5,000 lines of code is only considered for productivity. Only 5,000 lines of code are called as productivity. Then dollar divided by page of documentation. How many pages of documentations are there? That is also considered there for calculating the lines of code. Then similarly, it is very simple to measure. That is the advantage. What is the disadvantage of that? It is defined on the code. For example, it cannot measure the size of the specification. And also it also depends on the programming language we are going to use. For example, if I write any simple code for recognizing the face of a person in C language, I may require 50,000 or 60,000 lines of code. Instead of using any of the C languages, if I use the Python language, I can write down or achieve the same task in 10 to 15 lines of code. That is sufficient enough. So it also depends on the programming language or the technology we are going to use to achieve the desired goal. That is very, very important here. That is the same thing is explained here. That is, it characterizes only specific view of size, namely length. It takes no account of functionality or complexity. It also depends on the language we use. If I use C language, I may require 50,000 or 60,000 lines of code. If I use Python language, I can achieve the task or achieve the goal in 10 to 15 lines of code. So programming language is also very, very important. That also plays a very, very important role here. So the bad software design may cause an excessive lines of code. During the process of designing, if it is not designed well, then the programming during the development process, that is during the process of coding, the lines of code also increases. So an efficient designing is very, very important. Otherwise, that leads to the more number of lines of code. That is a disadvantage of this software metrics. User cannot easily understand it. It is very difficult to understand for a normal user, or a layman cannot understand it very well. That is the thing you need to understand here. So by going through this, if you have come across any doubts or questions with respect to the lines of code software metric, that is the size as a software metric, kindly come back to me in the live session so that I can solve or give solutions to all of your questions very well. I think you are following really very well now. Thank you very much. Thank you one and all.